your dad liked which team? Toronto or Montreal? You didn't answer that question.
Yeah, because I probably don't know. I'm going to say Montreal.
Montreal.
But you would choose the opposite, Toronto, just to get everybody.
The clue that you did give was that your dad was a real Canadian fan.
Yeah. No, he was a real Canadian.
Yeah, excuse me.
Not
a real Canadian.
Montreal Canadian. Okay.
And I'm going Montreal Canadiens. Så le habitant.
You always backed Montreal because they always won. So if you knew if you backed Toronto, they're going to lose anyway.
No. Toronto won way more Stanley Cups till 1967.
Yeah. Well,
Toronto had won the most Stanley Cups.
That wasn't the rumor on Slayter Street. But then, like I told you, I know nothing about sports. But you would. It
was after that Montreal won many Stanley Cups.
Okay. So it's the opposite of what I'm saying. So you're allowed to correct me with anything.
Well, I was a Montreal fan when I was a kid.
Because you grew up in
Toronto would be winning these Stanley Cups, and my uncles would be just horrified, you know. My one uncle he finally gave up on the Canadians and became a Boston Bruins fan.
I'm sure Jacques Plante was for Montreal.
Jacques Plante, yeah.
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 So that's what the licenses went for. Now I didn't care. I like the personality.
Yeah. But going back, so what we're talking about is your dad's interest in hockey. That's interesting. Yeah. So he was interested in hockey going back into his childhood, you're saying?
Don't forget, when my father was growing up, there was no television. It was all on the radio.
So that reminds me, when you went out to the farmhouse in Porter's Lake, your dad's bedroom. Did your dad have a bedroom in
No, not that I know of. I wasn't privy to my dad's bedroom at all. Same house, but I have no idea what room was his. None.
Oh,
or where my aunt was. No idea.
How many rooms in the house?
Three bedrooms.
No, three bedrooms. So
3 bedrooms. It was a 2-story house, right? Slanted ceiling.
Yeah.
And the rooms were protruded in half the room, but.
So there wasn't one room that was like your dad's room?
No, never. No, that wasn't done. There's no history.
Okay, wow.
My family, and I'm the historian. I'm the guy who cares. Most don't.
Oh, is that not something?
No.
So, so there was no, like, how did you know your dad's interest in hockey? You said he had clippings going back.
I found that out later.
Yeah, how do you mean later?
Later, well, when my dad passed away, and then you're going through his stuff, then you could see that. But I know on the street at the time, licenses, many games were taken in there. And my dad would get his airline friends, we call airline friends, right? Courtney Green was definitely one of those. They would watch hockey and the sports together, right? But they didn't go to any local hockey games. They never flew into Montreal or Toronto. They could have. I don't remember any of that happening. Not my dad, anyway. Maybe others did. But maybe he was on a short leash, or that just wasn't an option. I can't say. I know he loved hockey. When my dad was almost blind, he would sit 3 inches from them. We'd watch hockey at my mom and dad's up here in the plateau.
And he'd be just
right. Yeah, I'd be right inside the TV. He loved it. Now, that was an event. You had to behave then. You don't joking or talking over the game or anything. No? And you respected that. Because he didn't care about a lot, but he cared about that. So you'd at least cut him slack. And my mom knew that.
Yeah.
Hockey was a big deal. It was too bad that the dumb son was there, could care less. That didn't help any. But that never stopped him. You didn't visit when you never visited anybody when the hockey game was on. If you came, you sat and watched till you got the hell out. You had to qualify, right? I was right in the fringes.
So did your dad comment on hockey and that? Do you remember him, like, when he was watching a game, would he say, oh, that was a bad shot?
Oh, yeah, they have, oh, God, yes, that's venting. That's what hockey's meant for.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you see, do you see the Florida stupid there? He went over the blue line. That's bullshit.
The ref missed that call.
Yeah, God, they're blind. No, that's political. That's on purpose. They're doing that just so they can win next time. Yeah. We all know that's true. They all agree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the women are always going.
I was trying to get the essence of what kind of hockey fan your dad was.
This is more fun than nuclear war. That's for sure. Well, it was.
So 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 your dad really was a Canadian.
Oh yeah, totally, completely, right? Nobody had the money to have the sweatshirts or whatever on the uniform, but still. No, and everybody who was there, they all had their team. Even some crazy people who were for Boston, right? Oh, you treated them worse than a Russian. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, and they.
I would have liked to have seen your dad in the '72 series against Russia.
Yeah.
He must have been a nervous wreck.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't around.
You weren't around.
I had left home. Thank God.
Did your mother mention anything about it?
Never. No, for her that was normal. Right? And
But for Canadian hockey fans, '72 was.
Oh yeah.
That was.
Even I have the DVD here.
It was the game almost collapsed. The national sports
saved in the last.
If the Russians would have beat Canada, that would have been the ultimate humiliation.
We might as well join the States then.
Yeah. Even though at the end they squeaked it out. However, Paul Henderson and Phil Esposito. Canada was never the same. We recognize.
Well, the outdoor games that took place was in Calgary, in Edmonton, when it was really cold in the middle of the winter, and they played NHL games on the ice.
No, they played indoors.
No, outdoors.
Yeah. So your dad, yeah, I could just see your dad though. He would have been on the edge of his seat because that's how.
Now, he followed it very closely. That was an important element. That was his one independence that he had in life, right?
Yeah.
My mom knew nothing, but she would sit there and watch the game. She wouldn't sit and complain that he was doing that. No, she supported him. Like I say, together, right? He supported her. She supported him.
So, back in those days, there was hockey on Wednesday night and Saturday night.
Yeah.
So, did you...
Mainly Saturdays, that were the socializing.
Yeah, the socializing.
Don't forget, if they were on shift at the airport, there's probably not too many planes flying then.
Yeah, your dad would be watching a game at the airport.
One guy drag his television from home, and all the rabbit ears would be hooked up, and they'd be watching the game there. And if an aircraft came in, they'd all know, oh, they just scored! Yeah. They knew. The whole airport was alive with the game.
And what were you saying about the red couch your dad watched a hockey game on with the big arms?
No, at Licenses place.
Oh, they
had a turquoise couch.
Yeah.
And it had what I believe is called Herculon fabric. And Herculon, you could not kill it. You could not kill it.
You could spill all the beer and
you
grind all the popcorn into it.
You could cook breakfast in it, right? And we would say as kids, they last way too long. And when you sat on them, they left an imprint. If you sat with shorts or whatever, because the fabric on it was just, those like metal. It was like woven mail. And it would leave imprints on your leg.
Yeah.
And they had big side bolsters that came like that, so you could actually sit on the arms. And of course, Ida's trying to keep everybody off the arms, but they're on the arms anyway. And we're going, you can't ruin this stuff. You can't wreck it. And then that ugly, ugly sofa was in there for years and years. Right? My mom had to trade hers in every so many years, but not Ida. Ida had the one she was born with.
Wow.
It was brutal. And we would just be amazed. We wouldn't say anything, but we would just be,